All right, so I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I haven't been to a nightclub in quite a while. A lot of times, me and Mrs. X will go out. We'll maybe go to a place that is like a bar, loungy type. But I just got back from the Texas Tea Room in Deep Ellum, Texas, where I went to Tequila in the Bee. It's an adult spelling bee that involves tequila. Just know your boy didn't make it past round two, but I had a good time, and for a very good amount of time, I forgot just the things you can and cannot bring into a night type establishment, specifically here in the state of Texas. Let's talk about what I carried and how it works for me. Make sure you follow your local laws. But I think this is a good carry when you can't carry a gun with you, but you still want to have protection and you want to still have your full load out. Let's just talk about first the light. I decided to go with the Manker light. This is the EOS 5 Mark II. I like this a lot. It comes in raw titanium, finished titanium, just a lot of different flavors for this light. You can get an 8,000 lumen, 13,000 lumen, different candela, very customizable. I like it. Now, for 1,300 lumen, the thing is that's just enough to be able to strobe for protection purposes. Here's a strobe warning. So you just hit it. You hit it once, and then within a half a second, you hit it again. It goes into strobe mode. So let me show you that again. Hit it once, and then within a half a second, it goes into strobe mode. That's just enough in a very small 300 person like establishment to get you enough to be able to feel like you got a nice level of protection. This thing is extremely well made. The titanium feels good. It does come with a 14500 battery. That's how you're able to get to 1300 lumen. If this battery runs out, or you're having a charger or something like that, and you put a AA in here, you're not going to get up to 1300 lumen. I think you're going to max out probably around like 500 or something. Don't quote me on that. Other than that, the one-way pocket clip's fine with me. Extremely small footprint in the pocket. No one can tell what you have. It almost looks like a pin in your pocket, just the way that they shaped this pocket clip. So very versatile. Like the way it feels, like the way this looks. And this is a easy recommendation for a light that if you want to be able to take with you in an environment where people are popping drinks and stuff like that, this works really, really well. We got to talk about today's video sponsor, which is Ver and their Korean field watch and all the freaking compliments this thing garnered today. 36 millimeters, just looks very elegant when you wear this thing on or right above the bone on the wrist itself. I think it looks fantastic. And this one is American assembled. It's petite, it's small, and it stands out because a lot of times when you go some of these places, a lot of men just don't understand the concept that sometimes less is more. I'm a big old hater of the traditional smartwatch. And I'm also not the biggest fan of a watch that's bigger than like 41 millimeters, 40 millimeters. This one's a 36 millimeters, which looks really good on my 7.5-inch wrist. I like that the dial has this offset yellow color. This is paying homage to the U.S. soldiers that wore a field watch during the Korean War. It's super important to be able to know what time to push forward, if they were going to be doing an attack, what time to be out of an area, coordinate stuff. It had to be shock resistant. Just a very, very well-made homage to the watches of yesteryear. And this one is a USA assembled. I like the price point on this. I like the fact that this thing is solar powered. So 6 hours of sunlight will get you 6 months of reserve time on this watch. And that is one of my favorite things. I have the NATO pass-through. It comes with 2 watch straps. If you want to pay and upgrade to something like this, I think it's going to look fantastic. Check the links below for the best pricing on this, because I think you're really going to like, especially the back of the case with the Korean map on it. I think you're going to be a big fan of this. Shout out to Ver for sponsoring today's video. You can see everything just fits nice and neat in the EDC tray that I have, and I'm starting to pump these out again from my website. If you want to check these out, I'll link these down below as well. But I like it because it's just nice, neat, petite. Everything is always ready to rock and roll. Now, I decided to go with the CRKT, the Q frame lock. Now, this one here I like the price point on this type of knife. Titanium for the scales with carbon fiber inlays, Magna Cut blade steel, fuller, flipper, frame lock, titanium pocket clip, made in America. And this thing, I think, don't quote me on that, is like one of the most competitively priced Magna cut blade, just good looking knives that you can get on the market. And also, it just doesn't look very weird pulling this out of your pocket in a bar environment, cutting a couple of IPs off of ladies at the bar, or I was actually helping out with the spelling bee as well, helping the DJ out, just being able to have a knife, because A, it's nice to have it convenient and be able to use it when you need it. But B, you can't take a gun in these establishments if they sell more than 51% alcohol, but you can take a pocket knife. And that's what's going to be essential, whether you want to get yourself a folder or a fixed blade, to be able to have a next level of protection. And this is a fantastic way to do that. I love the way this feels, especially I just love being able to hit that fuller in the back and just be able to flip it out, whether you want to just reverse flick, any type of move that you want to do, or if you want to just keep it easy with the jimping on the back of this flipper, makes it really, really good. I can't recommend this one enough. Make sure you hit that like button on this video. And listen, if you hype this video, we get up to 100 likes, then I'm going to give away a knife. And definitely stay tuned, because it's going to be something similar to this from CRKT, maybe the one that has the micarta inlay, because I don't need both. So make sure you do that. Now, looking here, this is a fantastic wallet. It's one of my OG faves. This is the proof wallet with the brushed brass for the back of the actual wallet itself. I like it because it's very discreet. It's very small. I was able to put cash on this side so I can pay bartender. I tend to, when I go to these type of establishments, just pay the bartender cash. Don't want to have to leave my card open. Makes life easier. Pull my stuff out, be able to access my cards very, very quickly. On the other side, I oftentimes keep my driver's license there, so it just makes it fast, easy to get to. This thing holds a ton of cards. It has my tracker in here, which is crazy important. The tracker by Esker is the way that I'm able to know exactly where my wallet is at all times, and it was mixed into the wallet itself. So if you think you had to come up, if you find my wallet, I still have a way to be able to track down and know exactly where my stuff is at. So I like the combination of having just the finder in here. I love the way that the brass looks on this particular wallet, and I love the front pocket carry this. Now, this was carried today with my business card holder, because people see me filming or they see me out and about or whatever. I normally will give people a business card. So these both are in the right front pocket today, just as a countermeasure. I always keep a lighter source with me. I smoke cigars, but also, it is a patio area or an outdoor area in front of the Texas Tea Room. And there are still some ladies, that like to partake in the cigs or or Black and Milds or whatever the case may be. It's kind of nice to be able to offer a Zippo, get stuff lit. I like the nice blue insert on this butane insert on the inside of Zippo. It just makes life that much easier to be able to have it. The flip, the Zippo sound, all that good stuff. Fire source, a way if it was super extreme active shooter type stuff, if I needed to set a fire to get myself out of a situation, I would definitely be doing that. We got to talk about the pepper gel. Now, this is legal to carry where I'm at. I have a smaller version. They make bigger versions, but on the pants that I'm wearing, there's like slip pockets on the side of the pants, which is where I was able to put this Saber pepper gel in there. And this is just a nice countermeasure to have one more layer to get myself to evac out of a situation. Now, Deep Ellum, Dallas, Texas gets very dangerous at night. It's actually always sketchy, but it becomes particularly dangerous at night. So if I'm popping in and out of establishments that don't let me take a gun inside, that means I don't have my gun on me, because it would make zero sense to park my truck, walk half a mile to one bar, then next door is a restaurant where I'm allowed to take my gun, and then next door to that is a bar. You can't bar hop with a gun in Deep Ellum. So you need to have other protection measures. And if you're in a state or city, make sure you follow your rules. This is good. I like pepper gel because it doesn't make the big plumings like pepper spray does. Now, just like a knife fight, if you spray pepper gel, you're probably going to get hit with it a little bit. So if you get something like this, you may want to spray it near you so you just know organically kind of know what that feels like. But it does work by flipping your finger in here, pressing down there, and you're ready to go. Very easy to, use. And then the final thing I had was my cigar cutter, because I do take sticks with me sometimes when I go to these places, and it just makes it nice, neat, easy, petite. And this was just a very laid back carry for me. I did have a satchel with me from Nutsack. I also had a Leatherman Wave Alpha with me, but those weren't on me like 100% of the time. I kind of left those in the green room if I weren't using them. This stuff right here literally was on my the entire day. So this was what I would literally call the everyday carry for today. But what would you carry in an establishment? Make sure you have a way to protect yourself when you can't carry a gun. Comment down below. I would love to know what your comments. First time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.